our channel. In this video, I'm starting the concept of basics of analog and digital electronics of electronics part in the physical science syllabus. The question is, what are these analog and digital electronics? The answer is, electronics is the branch of physics which deals with the electrons or the electric charges, and analog means whose output is analogous to input. That means for an electronics device or circuit whose output is depending on the input. This digital deals with the two digits, that is 0 and 1. First we will see the basics of analog electronics, that is current I represented by capital I tells the flow of electric charges or electrons. Unit of this current is ampere. Next is voltage represented by capital V tells the force required to move these electric charges or electrons. Unit of this voltage is volt. Next is power represented by capital P tells the rate at which energy is supplied or consumed in the system. Unit of this power is watt, and this is the power representation in terms of voltage and current, as P is equals to V into I, and this is the power representation in terms of voltage and resistance, as P is equals to V square by R, and this is the power representation in terms of current and resistance, as P is equals to I square into R. This is capacitance represented by capital C, is the capacity to store an electric charge, that is C is equals to the amount of charge stored to the supplied voltage V, and the unit of this capacitance is farad. Next is Ohm's law. For any circuit, if V is the voltage source and I is the current flowing through the circuit and R is the resistance of the circuit, then Ohm's law, I is equals to V by R, or V is equals to I into R. Next is Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is KVL, tells that algebraic sum of all the branch voltages around any closed loop in the network is 0 at all instant of time. Vs is the source voltage, and V1, V2, V3 are the voltages of the components in the circuit, that is Vs plus minus V1. This minus sign represents the current flow from higher potential to lower potential is equals to 0, that is Vs. The source voltage is equal to the sum of the voltages of the components in the circuit. Next is Kirchhoff's current law, that is KCL, tells that algebraic sum of the branch currents at a node is 0 at all instant of time. Here I1, I2 and I3 are the currents which are entering into the node, and I5 and I4 are the currents which are going out of the node. The entering currents is represented with a plus sign, and the currents which are going out of the node is represented by negative sign, and sum of all those currents is equals to 0. That means the sum of the currents which are entering is equals to the currents which are going out of the node. Next is diode. Diode is a two-terminal semiconductor device which allows the flow of current in one direction. This is the circuit symbol of diode with the diode resistance Vd. If the anode of the diode is connected to positive of the voltage source and cathode is connected to negative of the voltage source, then the diode is said to be in forward bias and the state of the diode is in on state. And if the anode is connected to negative of the voltage source and cathode is connected to positive of the voltage source, then the diode is said to be in reverse biased and the state of the diode is in off state. This is the VI characteristics of diode. As the increase in voltage for a particular voltage of Vt, that is threshold voltage, there is increase in current. This region of operation of diode is in the forward bias condition, and this region of operation of the diode is in reverse bias condition. For the negative increase in voltage for a particular voltage of Vb, there is a negative increase in current, and this voltage is called breakdown voltage, and this region of working is called the breakdown region. For silicon diode, the threshold voltage will be of 0.7 volt. For a germanium diode, the threshold voltage will be equals to 0.3 volt. Next we will see the types of diode. Avalanche or Zener diode. A diode which operates in the Zener breakdown region is called the Zener diode. Similarly, the avalanche diode. These diodes will also work in the reverse bias condition. This is the circuit symbol of Zener diode, which operates in both biased condition. This is the VI characteristics of this Zener diode with the Zener voltage of Vz and the avalanche breakdown voltage of VB. The breakdown voltage if less than 4 volt, then the effect is Zener effect, and for avalanche effect the breakdown voltage will be greater than 6 volt. Next type of diode is the tunnel diode, also called Leo-Isaki diode. Tunnel diode is heavily doped PN junction device that exhibits negative resistance. That means when the voltage is increased, then the current flowing through it is decreases. This is the circuit symbol of the tunnel diode, and this is the VI characteristics, which tells the as the voltage increase, there is an increase in current up to a point of peak point, up to a voltage of peak voltage Vp. There is a decrease in current for the increase in voltage. This region of operation shows the negative resistance, that is represents the tunnel diode, and up to a point of VV, that is a valley point, there is an increase in voltage for the increase in there is an increase in current for the increase of voltage. As we can observe here, after the point of valley point for a voltage of valley voltage, this tunnel diode acts as a normal diode. Next diode is the Schottky diode, a diode that has low forward voltage drop than the normal diode is called the Schottky diode. This is the circuit symbol of Schottky diode with the forward voltage drop of 0.3 to 0.5 volt. This is the VI characteristics of Schottky diode, similar to normal diode with the less voltage drop VD, which is equal to 0.3 volt. Next, we will see the basics of digital electronics, which deals with the 0 and 1 digits. This AND, OR and NOT gate are the basic gates. This NOR and NAND gate are called the universal gates, and this XOR and XNOR are called the special gates. And for AND gate, with the two inputs A, B, the output Y will be equal to A dot B. This is the truth table of AND gate. For two inputs, for n inputs, there will be 2 to the power of n number of combinations. For two inputs, that is 2 to the power of 2 square, that will be equals to 4. There will be 4 combinations. The combinations are 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. This is the OR gate with the two inputs A B. The output will be A plus B, and this is the truth table of OR gate. And this is the NOT gate with the input A, and the output will be complement of the input, and this is the truth table of NOT gate. And for NOR gate, with the inputs A, B, the output will be the complement of the input, that is A plus B complement. This bubble indicates the complement of the OR gate. This is the truth table of OR gate. Next is the NAND gate with the two inputs A and B. The output will be Y is equals to A dot B whole complement. This bubble indicates the complement of the AND gate. This is the truth table of NAND gate. And next is XOR gate with the two inputs A, B, that is Y is equals to A XOR B, that is equals to A complement B plus B complement A. This is the truth table of XOR gate, and this is the XNOR gate with the two inputs A, B. The Y is equals to A XNOR B, that is Y is equals to AB plus A complement into B complement. This is the truth table of XNOR gate. Next is De Morgan's theorem, that is A dot B whole complement is equals to A complement plus B complement, or A plus B whole complement is equals to A complement into B complement. This is the NAND and NOR realization of logic gates, that is we can form the remaining logic gates by using the NAND gate. In this, we can form the remaining logic gates by using the NOR gate. This is the circuit of all the other logic gates by using NOR and NAND gate. This is the KSET 2014 question. The question is, the circuit shown here can be used as. This is the given circuit. These are all the options. We'll take the inputs 1 and 2 are the inputs, and this is the output. This is the resistance R, and there is a constant voltage source of DC voltage source. When this V in 1 is 0 and V in 2 is 0, then the D1 and D2 will be in on state. Therefore, current will flow through this resistance, through this voltage, through the point 1 and 2. And when the V in 1 and 2 is 0 and 1, the D1 will be in on state and D2 will be in off state. Therefore, the current will flow through this resistance, through this V out and to the point 1. And when the V in is 1 0, the D1 will be in off state and D2 will be in on state. Therefore, the current flow through the point, through this resistance to the point 2 and up to the point of here, that is through the V out. And when V in is 1 1, that is D1 and D2 will be in off state. That means the current will flow up to a point of here through the resistance R. Therefore, the V out will be 0. For this question, the option is D option. This is the truth table of NAND gate. This is the KSET 2016 question. The question is, in the following figure, the outputs are cross-coupled back to the inputs of NOR gates. Which of the following conditions will lead to unpredictable operation? This is the circuit given. By considering the A option, that is R is equals to 0 and S is equals to 0, with R is equals to 0, that is with the inputs 0 and the Q bar, the output Q will be equals to 0 plus Q bar whole bar. Therefore, that is 0 plus Q bar whole bar is equals to Q, and this is the Q, that is input to the this gate, and Q plus 0 whole bar, that is equals to Q bar. Therefore, for Q is equals to 1, Q bar will be equals to 0, and for Q is equals to 0, Q bar will be equals to 1. And by considering the second option, that is R is equals to 0 and S is equals to 1, for R is equals to 0, the output Q will be 0 plus Q bar whole bar. For Q bar 0 and 1, the output Q will be equals to always 1. And for the C option, R is equals to 1 and S is equals to 0, the output Q will be, that is 1 plus Q bar whole bar, which will be always equals to 0 for the values of Q bar 0 and 1. And by considering the D option, that is R is equals to 1 and S is equals to 1, this output Q will be equals to 1 plus Q bar whole bar. That means for the value of Q bar is equals to 0, Q will be 0, and the value of Q bar, the Q will be 1. This tells that the complement and Q is equal, which is an undetermined or unpredictable state where this Q and its a digit and its complement are not equal. Here it is showing equal, but this is the unpredictable option. This is a digit and its complement is always not equal. Here it is showing Q is equals to Q bar, which is an unpredictable state. Therefore, for this question, the answer is D option. Next is KSET 2017 question. The question is, a diode that has a negative resistance characteristics is the Schottky diode, tunnel diode, laser diode, and Zener diode. We know that from the tunnel diode, the diode which shows the negative resistance is the tunnel diode. Therefore, for this question, the answer is B option. Next is KSET 2018 question. The question is, IV characteristic curve of a tunnel diode is given by, these are all the options. From the tunnel diode IV characteristics, we know that this is the IV characteristics of tunnel diode. Therefore, for this question, the answer is C option. Next is the KSET 2018 question. The question is, the number of NOR logic gates required to implement an AND function is. We know that from the NOR realization, we need 3 NOR gate to form the AND function. Therefore, for this question, the option is C option. That is, we need 3 NOR logic gates. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.